Do you ever wonder about the current state of things in Gaza? Well, it's a question that needs urgent attention. The people of Gaza have been facing a dire crisis that has been escalating since the war began. The United Nations has recently reported a state of famine in northern Gaza. It's the first time such a severe condition has been declared, and it's a result of restrictions that have blocked food deliveries and the constant bombardment from Israel, which has isolated more areas and forced Palestinians to survive on leaves, scraps, and food handouts. The head of the UN World Food Program has been calling for a humanitarian ceasefire. The situation is severe. A full-blown famine is evident in the north and is making its way south. The critical need is for a ceasefire and the ability to have safe, unfettered access to Gaza. Despite these calls, most of the aid trucks have been blocked by Israel, allowing only a trickle of aid to reach Palestinians. International efforts have shifted to airdropping supplies, but this method is both insufficient and unsustainable to meet the dire need on the ground. It's a horrifying situation that's hard to witness and even harder to ignore. The entire population of Gaza, around 2.3 million people, do not have enough food, and the crisis escalates each day. Children are struggling the most. Hospitals have started reporting the first deaths from starvation in early March. Efforts to prevent this famine hinge on the ceasefire, but a deal remains as elusive as ever. The situation is distressing, especially in the regions of the north where people are looking extremely skinny and exhausted. Getting aid into Gaza has been slow and challenging, and getting it to the north is even more difficult. Despite these challenges, it's essential to step up efforts to ensure the aid reaches the people as quickly as possible. In a world where we often take food and safety for granted, it's important to remember those who don't have these basic necessities. It's even more critical to do something about it. Whether it's contributing to aid efforts, spreading awareness about the issue, or advocating for a ceasefire and safe aid delivery, every action counts. Remember, change often starts with a single step. Make yours today.